Hello, everyone. This is David from Fairly Secret Music. This is my contest entry for Omaha Introvert's 1,000 subs contest. I'm going to do it short and sweet. Favorite female singers or singers that you think are underrated that you think people should check out. I kind of have four here. So, first of all, I think this is totally underrated. Band called Fanny. They were from the early 70s. And this is I think it's 4-disc box set that I found. I was interested in them, and then I found this. I got it for a really decent deal. And yeah, I think this is really great. Like, it's rock, all female rock band. I can't remember any of their names, but yeah, I think the girl who played Leather Tuscadero, no, Pinky Tuscadero, ended up singing for them on their third album. The other person I think is really underrated is Ani DeFranco, especially the Not a Pretty Girl album. This is so awesome. It has some of the coolest guitar work. And I'm very picky when it comes to female artists. For some reason, I don't like a lot of the kind of what I call kind of boring vocals. I don't tolerate it with male vocalists either, but where it's kind of just all the same vocal part over and over again. I think a lot of vocalists, especially past the mid 90s and stuff, just kind of get into a rut and they kind of sing the same thing over and over. And but Ani DeFranco, not only is her vocals awesome, but her guitar work is amazing. And like later albums have really cool packaging, digipacks. This is a current band called Bent Knee. Here, let me show you that. So Bent Knee has a singer named Courtney Swain, in it. This band is kind of going into my one of my subgenres. They are kind of a weird prog band. If you are curious, this is their newest album. It's called Land Animal. Their video for Terror Bird is really crazy and funny. But this album that is on Cuneiform Records is called Say So. And Black Tar Water and Leak Water are so good. So good. If you haven't heard this band, check them out. She kind of, just a little bit, reminds me of Bjork every once in a while. But she plays keyboards also. And this band is awesome. I saw King Crimson about a month before I saw Bent Knee, and their drummer blew away the 3 drummers that are playing with King Crimson right now. Lastly, band called Third and the Mortal. This is the Sorrow EP. This album had Kari Ruslaten, and then this one had, dang it, I wanted to be prepared. It's Anne Marie something. Oops, you get to see my my phone is being held up by a 25-foot ace, whatever. Anne Marie Edvardson. Just both albums, just amazing. They're more in this weird kind of European metal. just look up Third in the Mortal in This Room, or uh, especially Silently I Surrender on here. They have another album with Kari singing, and that is called Tears Laid in Earth. And there's a song called Salva Me that is fantastic. So those are my underrated female singers. I also really like Tori Amos, Ann Wilson. Um, uh, I have an utter lack of female singers in my collection. Off the top of my head, those are the other ones that I can think of. Favorite subgenres. One of my favorite subgenres is prog metal, and this band Fate's Warning started out with a singer named John Arch, and this is kind of more intricate versions, well, not intricate, just kind of more complicated playing than your normal like Iron Maiden, but a lot of people compared them to Iron Maiden, especially early on. But this one, you get more of that kind of slightly power metal, slightly prog metal, whatever. After this one, they switched singers, and they had an album called No Exit that has like a 22-minute song called The Ivory Gate of Dreams. That thing is awesome. But Perfect Symmetry, they switched up drummers, and the first song probably has about, I don't know, let's see how many time changes they have. They would go like measures of 4, then measures of 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. It's amazing. Listen to Part of the Machine if you're interested in bands like Dream Theater or Opeth or Rush or anything like that. This one, or the one after this one, I believe is produced by Terry Brown, who did a lot of the Rush albums. The other favorite subgenre, oh, my stack is getting in the way, is just good old regular prog rock. You got rock, and then you have prog rock. Gentle Giant are one of the bands that I really, really like. I have 2 versions of Playing the Fool. If anybody's ever interested in prog rock, I would say get Playing the Fool, because it's the best representation of what this band is all about. And they do, the vocals are actually, I like them even better on the live stuff. They have excerpts from an album called Octopus, and everybody has seen this. This is the US version of the cover. I really wish I would have figured out my lighting better. So this is the US version of the cover, and this is the original version of the cover done by the guy who did all the Yes albums. But Playing the Fool is great. This Octopus album is your second best chance. This is the version you will find in the US, and this is the version that has a Blu-ray. That is how many times, or how much I love this album. I have 3 copies of it. So the subgenre, prog rock, prog metal. Well, I guess prog metal would be a subgenre of prog, and prog is a subgenre of rock. So, okay. Oh, I forgot. So, Music Millennium, I think that's called, from Portland, Oregon. It's funny that I'm wearing this t-shirt. My wife went to Oregon, to Portland, and went CD shopping for me. She ended up bringing me home a Peter Hamill CD and a t-shirt, which is awesome. Maybe one day I'll be able to visit. My favorite audio equipment is a Scott receiver that I bought at Goodwill for $2.50, and it works amazing. It is super loud and super awesome. It has a phonograph amp in it, but I don't have a working turntable. So hopefully I gave you some ideas of things to check out, and I believe it's Hannah. Congratulations on your 1,000 subs. I think I'm only at like 150, and yeah. All right, take it easy, everyone. Thanks.